We're alive!
We're alive!
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Treasure Trove with Coin World UK, the Numismaniac, and our special guest, DJ from Cartoon Universe.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, everybody? It's good to see you, of course.
Good
The
to see
skipper
you.
and the chief executive officer down below. And
Why did you call him cheap?
Chief. Well, okay. All right. Okay. I'll be honest with you. Okay. He's cheap. And he's the best, but he's the cheapest. Okay.
I'm cheap. I'm not gonna deny that.
We got him at a bargain. Okay. Priceless. Christopher Ty and who else isn't here? I got to catch up on comments. I apologize for not commenting on people's stuff. I've been watching.
Right now, all I'm seeing is Christopher Ty and the Deech. And do we have anybody else in there?
No, just look like it's
Ricky Bravo. Ricky Bravo's in the house. Hello, Ricky. Thank you, sir. I'm wearing my United Nations peacekeeping beret today. I served 2 tours of duty with the United Nations peacekeepers, October 76 to April 77 in Cyprus, just after the Turkish invasion, and in 1982 in Israel, Syria, Lebanon, with the Updanaka, which is in the Golan Heights.
That's a lot of servers there, Skipper. And that's just a very minute drop in the ocean for you, Skip.
Oh yeah, that's just a couple of my operations. I did a lot of other cool things.
But yeah, thank you for your service, brother.
Oh, it was my honor to do it. Now here I am, an old man, happy to still be here.
Hey, young at heart, man. Young at heart.
Of course I'm young at heart.
Yeah.
I've got to be. Look at all the children in the world we have to take care of here.
Yeah.
Which this young one down below here.
Yeah. Oh, especially him. He wants comic books for Christmas.
The Bonito metal detecting. How's it going?
Yeah.
Solutions, follow treasures, hunting addicts. Absolutely. Do you know what? It's been a long time since I've done metal detecting. I will tell you a story about Zoe's metal detecting one day. But we won't go there today. I will put the link in the chat at the end for you there, Numismaniac, okay? Yeah, his background is pretty cool.
Dale's the only guy that sent out his wife on all fours with a small magnet that he found off the fridge to go metal detecting.
Should have done better by using that.
There it is. Out a quarter.
Do you know what? That would have been even better. You know, knowing her look though, she'll probably have one of those little tiny fridge magnets, and she'll probably find it safe.
I found a footpath.
Yeah, you dug up the footpath, didn't you? Look what I found. She goes, look what I found. I goes, yeah, why did you dug up the rebar from the path?
She dug up rebar from the path. Oh, that's quite a find.
I went, what the?
Did you chip off the concrete?
In the bin. I froze it back in the bin. She's like, it took me to dig out that. I goes, babe, you got to dig in that field over there. No, she dug up the cycle path. Well, people are still riding on it. But I'll tell you what, if anybody knows Digging with Deej, real lovely lady, she was in England a few days ago. I'm not sure when she was here, but she was on live a few days ago. And I was listening to her live because I missed it, so I watched it back. And it was a shame, really. I wanted to ask her that if she went down to the estuary and done mudlarking, because she'd have loved that. But there's a lot of things. I'm not sure whether she stayed around London area, but she put a picture up at Stonehenge, but she never got back to me about that. Where she came right into Wiltshire, where I am, and it's really, really wanted to know what she like. Did she do any digging around there? You know, that kind of thing. What she found or anything. So, but I missed the live stream, so I just rewatched it back.
Oh.
Cool.
But another thing is that we saw when she was saying that it was actually quite funny when she was like saying the different dialects, yeah, like Chris, potato, whatever. We sort of say them as well. There's not real much difference anymore. Like if it was like 20, 30, maybe 40 years ago, that would have been strange. But now it's multicultural, if that makes sense, with everybody. So it doesn't matter where you go. If someone was to say, "Oh, have you got any chips?" in American, you would know what that means.
Sure. You're giving me a flashback.
Oh, cool.
1975, Fort King, Georgia. 30 Canadian soldiers go to the U.S. Ranger School. We're off duty. I go to this little restaurant and I ordered chicken and chips, and I ordered gravy on the chips. And the waitress looks at me. She goes, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes. I want gravy on the chips." So I ended up with chicken, potato chips, crisps with gravy over it. What the heck is this? Well, you asked for it. That's what you got.
Oh,
You
wow,
can't
yeah.
say that in the U.S.
Yeah, I found that out.
You literally get what you asked for.
Yeah, I did. I got what I asked for, all right. Jesus, that
he
same short.
went to America a few years ago with his buddies, and he asked for chicken and chips with gravy, like the chips and the gravy. Well, yeah, he got exactly what he asked for, and she did look at him peculiar, and I can imagine her face going, "This guy wants chips and gravy." And when he brings that, you're like, you both got the same look, but with a totally different definitions.
Oh, you should have seen what happened in the mess hall. I went to breakfast, and I'd never seen grits before. So I get myself a big bowl of grits, and I sit there, and I put a whole bunch of sugar on it, and I filled it with milk. I thought it was cereal. The guy sitting next to me is like, what? Oh, heavy Southern accent. "What are you doing, boy?" Says, "That's not how you eat grits." I says, "Why? It's cereal." "No, it's not." So apparently he had to educate me on the proper way of eating grits down there. So yeah. So I put butter and salt and pepper on it and whatnot. This is the weirdest stuff I've ever eaten.
Probably been better with the sugar and milk.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
No.
Boy.
I don't think they would. I mean,
That sounded worse the second time.
That was subtle differences, all right. Most of it was the same, but
Yeah.
beer was
Squirrels, magnet fishing and outdoors in here. Great to see you.
your head's
Oh, man.
going up.
There you go.
Is golden.
This is for Kay's digging. Kay's digging it. If you want to take a screenshot, brother, okay?
Okay, cool.
Isn't that a gorgeous coin?
That is a beautiful coin.
Absolutely.
Colorized.
Amazing coin. Do you know what? The Canadian Mint, man, absolutely awesome.
Try to get that so I can actually see it. No. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Turned into
Cool. Thank you.
non-colorized.
So it's right there. If you want to take a screenshot there, Cartoon Universe.
Yeah, I just clicked on it. So,
She was in the United States Air Force. I, if you don't know, love quirky stuff, right?
yeah.
And
So what is that? What is that link you put in?
that's what Kay's digging out for Cartoon Universe for his shout out thing.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, like I was saying before, I'm doing set outs on Friday.
Aha. Friday. I'm available. Wait a minute. Friday. Today is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Friday's the 11th.
Yes, and that's why I'm doing shout outs for viewers.
Members.
Because of,
Oh, okay. And what time are you going to be on?
11 o'clock.
What do you mean 11? I can't go to it if it's at 11.
What time zone are you in?
I'm in my time zone. Are you in yours?
Skipper?
Well, let's see. It is 14, just after 1400 hours here.
Okay, so it's 2 o'clock for you.
Yep.
Because it's 4 for me, so.
So you're 2 hours behind there, Skipper.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
2 hours
I will be on at 11 see if I get this right.
So you're going to be on 11 o'clock your time.
No, I'm gonna be on at 8 my time.
8 p.m. or 8 a.m.
PM.
Thank you. I can actually go.
Yeah, so
That's 6 o'clock your time there, Skipper.
That would be what? That's 6 o'clock my time.
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah.
Stuff like this. That's good because I'll be able to go to my service and get home because I'm not the big drinker I used to be.
Yeah.
I will be. So that's 8. So what's the time? You say it's what? So it must be 4 o'clock your time. So it's 5 hours ahead. So what's that? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll try and be there for your Cartoon Universe, okay?
Okay. Dale, I will tell you this. It would be at like 1 a.m. your time. So if you're up, great. If not, you could always watch the replay.
I'll watch the replay. But if I'm here, obviously, because you're doing a great thing for great people, past and present, so I think it should be an honor to be there.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna open my live stream with is shout these people out and recognize them for their service to their countries. So yeah. And I'm saying that because I am including the skipper who is obviously not from the US, so
I would never have guessed that. We live right next door to each other. It's like being we are neighbors.
Yeah.
Just think you got the Canadian sandwiches now.
That's true. The United States is above us and below us. So we're like the ham between two slices of bread.
Yeah.
My country looks like the salt shaker on the side of the table.
Yeah.
No kidding. Squirrels, pregnant, fishing, and outdoors. How are you doing, buddy? We're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing good, except I can't smile. Half my face is
No.
frozen. I keep donating my teeth to the bloody tooth fairy.
Yeah. Did you get $1 or did you get $2? Did you get a loonie or a toonie?
I'm sorry. I only accept silver from the tooth fairy. That's when they start taking my teeth, they better be silver. And if they replace them, I want gold.
No, I reckon what it was. I reckon Skipper went on to a charity boxing fight. That's what I reckon.
A charity boxing fight?
Yeah.
Holy cow, look how red my cheeks are gotten.
It's like
It's
you're very
like
red,
a
white,
proper
red.
Santa. Okay.
It looks like you're actually wearing Canadian flag, but the wrong way up. You got red, white, red. Your red.
Well,
your cheek's gone really.
You know, I should put on my red beret. That would really do it.
That's a good idea.
Mayor videos. Hello, Mayor videos.
Yeah. Did you see PA Patriot Prospecting's premiere yesterday?
Can you say that 3 times fast?
Did you see PA Patriot Prospecting's premiere yesterday? Did you see PA Patriot Prospecting's premiere yesterday? Did you see PA Patriot Prospecting's premiere yesterday?
Probably there was a possibility.
Perhaps so.
Watch, I'm gonna pop out.
Now he's gone. He's left us with the puppies. So many peas around here. Now, if you see PA's Patriot Prospecting's premiere, it's perhaps the most awesome little pieces of rocks he had. I'm not sure if he was actually there at the beginning, you know. It was actually interesting. I want to try panning. I reckon that's really cool. I'd love to try panning. Hey, look at this.
No, the Bumble Book of Insults.
These are really old ones. Going way back to Mark Twain and 1899.
Okay, so 123
There he is.
years ago.
There you go. How's that? It's not the right beret to go with the shirt, but it's red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many berets do you actually have?
Lots.
He probably has got one for every unit he has been in.
Yeah,
And
this is the right unit for this shirt. Yeah, there. That's the right unit for this shirt.
No.
Let's go check it. I'll do a berry check. Is it 2 inches above your brow?
Pretty close. Got to remember with how long my hair is. You know, it's not like my other hat. Then there's this one, Hutman. Yeah, it doesn't show up very good on this one. There we go.
You know what? That's a nice looking one, that is.
Yes, I've got that one. You need the wormhole background so he can travel in time. Yeah.
That's the one in your photo, isn't it?
In one of them, yep. I got that one. I don't have the
Still
Patricia
pretty
one
cool
because,
photo, isn't he?
I share hat badges with that one. God, I've got hair on my head. Can't even put my Legion. The Legion one's too small. Kind of like that red one though. The red one is the Knights of the Crimson Cross. There we go.
I got your big screen so I can see.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Oh. Yeah. Incognito says, he looks like Tim Allen.
Nice.
Yeah, my elf costume should be here on Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot all about that one. You were you here for my biker impression?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wore your biker outfit.
Yeah, I wore my biker outfit. That's one of them. Yeah. Heck yeah.
I'll show DJ this.
Yeah.
Upper Book of Insults.
But this is old. This is the book's not old, but the quotations there go back way back in the past. 1780.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Neil, I collect copper tokens and challenge coins, but they have to have some personal relationship to me. I have to have traveled there. Like I've got one from the cathedral in that place down the road from Dale, Salisbury.
Let me tell you something a little bit about copper. Okay, copper.
Go ahead, copper
is the most underrated metal for coins, and copper, on some occasions, against precious metals, can actually be worth more in the numismatic value. But if you're going after generic copper rounds, don't get them. Because I believe Skipper made a mistake on that point.
I'm never wrong. Technically incorrect a lot, but never wrong.
Technically incorrect. And no, I haven't taken my risk assessment of being an ALF. I don't believe in ALF and safety.
Yeah, that's a groaner. So why am I technically incorrect about copper rounds? I collect them.
Well, you collect them.
APA, what's
when you first started, you bought copper collection, right, from Danbury Mint.
Oh no! They weren't copper. Those were they're nickel alloy. They're the
okay.
They're the ones from Bradford Exchange. They're beautiful coins, but the thing is, when they're charging $50 a coin,
this is what I'm saying. Okay, I got confused with the composition.
It was a common mistake by new collectors. They don't understand.
Yeah. Neil, send me some pictures of what the copper rounds you have. Are they coins or are they generic rounds with certain pictures on? Because I'm not saying don't collect them. Just be careful that they are not being overpaid for, because
I've disappeared.
Well, don't drop them, for goodness sake.
Yeah, I'm not going to drop them. I just try to get so that I get out of the poppy field. Anyway,
some of them are really nice, but that's the thing. They want you to make them look nice, so you buy these.
oh yeah, you get the nice case, and you get these beautiful, and they say these are genuine crowns, and apparently they are. But they're crowns, and they're gold plated, genuine gold plated. $50 a piece. They're not worth it. The only reason why they're worth something to me is because I'm a monarchist.
$1 for each of the rounds. Okay, send me the pictures. I'll have a look. And if they're not challenge coins for any specific reason, I would just walk away. It's like I got some nice challenge coins. I got some nice challenge coins myself, which I which I bought for my own purpose, not just for collect. It's just for my own purpose.
Me too.
I got some copper rings.
I do the same thing.
I'll
never get money out of it.
I wouldn't go down the road of collecting copper for the sake of it, you know. Did you ever get the money of the world? What's that mean? Did you ever get the money of the world part work? I don't know what that means. They look good. You ever get the money of the world part work? Am I reading that right?
There, that's a copper.
That's a nice big slab of copper, probably. I can't see them.
See, they got lots of really nice things. I just disappear.
If you tip it back a little bit, so put an angle a little bit.
Oh yeah, I've seen those before.
Did you? Yay! Lady Braven's in the house. Did you ever get the money of the world part work?
Yeah,
That's confusing.
I'll never buy the sets again. But I've got them. I mean, Queen Elizabeth is gone. I like the look of the sets, but I'll never be able to sell them for what I paid. There's just no way.
It was formerly magazine with the coins and banknotes of each issue. Oh no! I never. No, I never. I'm not sure when that was. The only magazines I ever buy is from Coin News magazine. But no, I never got anything with a magazine. I just purely buy them for information, what's going on around the world of numismatics. That's about it, really. And any other tips and tricks I can pick up. But we'll skip it again. They are really nice. They are. I like them ones.
Yeah. Now those are real silver. They're genuine currency.
Yeah.
I see. Kyle's jumped up. Hi, buddy.
PA, great premiere, by the way. I don't know if you saw me in there.
Getting ready for Remembrance Day. These are all silver.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm a little green and getting kind of sick, so I can't stay on too long. But when I popped on initially, I saw that book you were showing, Neil, and I thought, well, I can pull that right off my library right next to me.
Oh, jeez.
Use, insinuate, in classical Latin. So how to insult people in classical Latin? You want to know how to tell them they're foolhardy in Latin? I got a whole book on how to insult people in classical Latin. And this is what I'm putting into the giveaway. So
Indian ruple.
Good old Gandhi.
How many rupees? 100 rubles.
100 rupees, yeah. All right. Well, on that note, I am getting kind of green. I've been kind of sick the last couple of days. I just wanted to peek in and share that.
Sorry, you got onto the wheel, didn't you, last week?
So yeah, I wanted to make sure that's on there for the next draw for people. And then I wanted to make Latin insult jokes, but yeah, I'm too great to talk right now, so I got to bounce out already. But had to share
Look
the
after
love.
yourself. Get well soon, brother.
I'll catch up to you guys.
Santa go ambulo.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
What happened to PA Patriot? He disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, he.
I'm in the basement.
Yeah, you fell down there. How'd you fall down there?
I have a strange problem with kicking myself to the basement all the time.
Yeah.
That's what my wife does to me. I always end up in the bloody basement.
He's in there right now.
Apparently, I told her she doesn't like my jokes. Okay. Got to put the proper beret on here. Can't wear that red thing. There we go. Yeah, there's me beret.
So how is everybody in chat doing this evening? I hope everyone's doing well. Had a great weekend. EA, I got your message, by the way, and I still need to reply to a lot of comments. I'm so sorry I'm behind, and I appreciate.
That's all good.
I appreciate everybody's
whenever you get a chance.
But yeah,
So,
so behind.
I gotta address you personally, PA. I made myself a scout favorite yesterday. A big batch of sloppy joes, right?
Oh.
So I make this big batch of sloppy joes for the wife and I bite into the thing, and of course, atypical of our wonderful butchers over here, didn't do a proper job of getting rid of the bone. I ended up chomping down on a piece of bone that split my tooth right in half, right through the root.
Ow.
So where was I this morning? Emergency dental. They couldn't save my tooth. I am now missing teeth on the only side of my mouth I can chew on.
Oh my God. And your lip be in your lap.
And my lip, I can't smile because my lips froze.
Yeah, your lip be in your lap, like Bill Cosby said.
Pretty well. And oh boy.
Oh my God.
Sloppy joes too. I didn't feel like eating them after that.
We do have the treasure trove tonight if anybody wants to go on that.
Oh, yeah. Everybody get on the treasure trove.
We have Taffy Coins, John Jacobs, and Kyle, and of course, Lady Bravin on tonight for the month. So if anybody wants to pop up on, you're more than welcome. Just whack one in the chat. Let me know that you're going to pop on there, and we will do that. And as the test tomorrow, just to iron out the rules and the way things are going to go, I will be playing Battle Chat tomorrow if that's okay with Skipper. Just to give it a go and iron out, because I haven't done that thing for a long time, and the boats are really dusty as well.
I'm looking forward to this Battle Chat. It's unique. It's different than the other ones. You're going to have to give your answers in Latin, and you have to stand on your head.
Yeah, and you got to come back.
I'm waiting for DJ to go. So yeah, go ahead, try me.
He could probably do it.
And you have to be live when you're standing on your head.
Yeah,
that's right. We got that's 2 hockey cards since she missed last Thursday.
Well, I will make sure that I miss that.
Now, EAC was absolutely. Her comment was, "Sorry, I missed the stream. I fell asleep for a nap, and it turned out to be all night, and I still yet to reply to EAC."
I'm as old as me. That's something I. Oh, look at Rock Butcher. Non-illegitimate carburetor.
Damn.
Hang on a minute, Neil. EAC, what was that again? Was it a hockey card for EAC?
Just no, didn't mention what it was. Just cards. Pick a card, any card.
The playing cards. Neil, Treasure Trove Weekly picks the players to go onto the monthly wheel to win the prize from the Treasure Trove wheel.
Really cool, right, Neil?
Whatever he said.
So at the moment we got Alexander Smith donated. Tuffy, right, shall I tell you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 prizes so far. Oh, 2 hockey cards.
Hey, Rock Butcher.
Rock Butcher.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, I grew up having to learn Latin.
I grew up not trying to learn anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you were infantry. Right over his head.
I just got that.
Just like infantry.
Like
hang on,
coins go?
have I done that? Where do my coins go? No. Oh, your coins is going to be sent to the winner at the end of the month. So at the moment we have 4 players onto the monthly wheel, and the more you donate, it gives you more chances to play on the wheel each month. So if you was to play again tonight, obviously the winner will have to put their details, their email details, into the chat, because obviously legally we can't give out information. And what happens then, you email the winner, and the winner
What is
will
this
then email
feedback?
you their address to send your prizes to that person. And then that's how it works. Right, Skip? Because this is Skipper's idea, by the way.
Blame it on me.
Yeah, but do you
What
remember?
feedback are you talking about?
Neil's asking where. Yeah, it's the same thing. Whoever wins, so like if you win, Neil, everybody's going to contact you, and then they send you the prizes, basically.
You're all
If
confused.
you explain it, Skipper.
Yeah, well, do you remember? Skipper may have came up with it, but he doesn't remember the rules to it.
Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
you've got 4 points. Yeah,
You have
You've got
to
4
remind me
points.
of that, don't you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think.
he's caught me lots of times going, no, that's not the way it's played. Oh, I
Well,
thought it was.
you can add as many as you like, Neil. It's entire, but we're trying. You know, obviously, you want to try. If you accumulate a lot of things over the month, you know, you're gonna have to mail that out anywhere. So this is why we're saying keep it small, you know, and efficient. That's all we're trying to say. So, so Neil wants to donate another 2 more coins. So at the moment, if nobody else donates, you and EAC will automatically be on the monthly wheel, and then it'll be a last player standing until one person is left who that winner is.
Did you get that, Skipper?
Oh, you cheeky fucker. You don't think I got that? I know the old saying, fake it till you make it.
Okay. Yeah, two coins, whatever you want to do, Neil, is entirely up to you, brother. But if you want, obviously it's your collection, so you're going to have to sieve through what you want to keep, what you want to used, if you've got any duplicates, it's entirely up to you. I mean, the good thing about this is that, not everybody's into everything, but it's nice to donate something. So when you say you win, or whoever wins, consider through what they want and then use the things they don't want to play again. So I think that's, don't forget, you could, if somebody wins, they what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people's donated now. So, and some people add more in than what they say, and then you could end up having 18 prizes come through,
Right.
from the 14 people. So that's the fun of it. That's the point, is that we're trying to eliminate the postage. Rather than posting it to me or Skipper, it goes straight from you to the winner. So that way it's just one postage, rather than what Alex did, is sent me his prize to post out to somebody else. So if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So he's basically, I mean, I've got taffy coins I got to send, and I got to send stuff to Dean when he lives in Scotland. Dean lives in Scotland, so it's come to England to go back up to Scotland again. Asked if I can get hold of Dean. I've texted him, but it hasn't gone through, so I don't know what's happening with Dean.
I miss Dean.
I miss Dean. I mean, I spoke to him. I can tell you when I last spoke to Dean. I last spoke to Dean was October. October. The 7th of October. And I called him up and I said, "How you doing?" and everything else like that. And he goes, "Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just going to go into the post office to get some coins, and I'll call you back."
Yeah, so that was exactly
and then he texted me.
Okay.
When did he text me? The 8th of September. He texted me out of the blue saying, "Hi, bro, life has been busy. I've been busy organising things my side, blah, blah, blah." And that's it. That's last I heard of him.
Nice.
Called him on the 7th. He texted me on the 8th. So I don't know. I have to try and get hold of him again. Oops, Skipper's gone. Skipper's taking a dive. Okay, that's fine, Neil. Whatever you want to put into. So I'm just trying to catch up with the chat because I'm using my phone and trying to read the chat at the same time. But yeah. My wife bought 2 shoe boxes, collectors, selling hand. That's pretty cool about the cards. I hope that helped. Thanks, Lady Braven, says Neil. You need to get that last Lady Braven to explain if she's good at that. Explain it. Neil, I've been in meetings, I've been in company meetings, and I don't know why they always get me to explain engineering stuff and that. And I always end up being in the meeting. I've never been very good at explaining myself. I hated doing meetings, and I've had to do that as a job. So, and I hated it. That's one thing about my job I hate was doing the meetings. Drunken Chef Barbecue.
Yo, hey, Seth, what's up?
Yeah, he's bloody StreamYard hates me.
Am I working?
Yeah, Zoe's doing. She's trying to get her hours. Zoe's going to be doing live stream. Yeah, Zoe's going to be doing a live stream every night. It's was it a silent night? Like a silent live stream, and so it's just for an hour. If anybody wants to come and chat and whatever, it's just trying to get her hours up, really.
Is it going to be all chocolate?
Yeah. All chocolate.
I would like her to do one like the 10th anniversary special of the Vicar of Dibley. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I think
that's the one where for her 10th anniversary they brought her in a chocolate fountain. And she dunked her head. She dunked her head in it, and the surprise was the Bishop of Canterbury, Archbishop of Canterbury, was a guest. She was covered in chocolate.
I love that program. I love that program.
Yes, Your Grace. Would you like to lick me?
Yeah, Dawn French is absolutely amazing. Taffy coins.
Oh, it's definitely going to be you there, Taffy.
We don't start our Christmas until officially after Lauren's birthday.
Okay,
Because Lauren's birthday's on the 10th.
November 12th, I have got to have as much. Actually, after I get home on November 11th, I pull the stuff up. The 12th and 13th, I'm at West Edmonton Mall working with the Royal Canadian Mint.
What did you get one the other day?
Eh?
You I know you was there, weren't you? You got I can't remember what you got now.
We're doing the coin exchange.
Yeah.
For a few days.
I wish I was there. I've got loads of stuff I can exchange.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. And I have to admit that West Edmonton Coin and Stamp, they do treat me very well as a volunteer.
Yeah, the stuff you get from them is pretty amazing. Especially the ounce of silver.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what it'll be this year.
so I'm ready.
Like I say, because you love giving, you're giving your time, so that's paying enough.
Yeah. Okay, DJ looks like he's pondering something there. What kind of mischief are you up to, DJ?
Not any mischief. I'm getting ready to make a video.
Oh, he's getting ready to make another video. Okay.
Yeah, the thing with my channel for the next 2 months is I'm going heavy on the Christmas content. So, yeah.
Well, I think you're going to be very busy over the next couple months, as most of us are. Now, that's a good question too, Neil. I don't know. I'm at how many subs do I have right now? I must be 600 and something, 670, and I'm just hitting 2,000 hours.
Well,
I mean,
you're definitely ahead of me. I'm at 618.
You're at 618. You're getting up there too.
Yeah.
With anything, I mean, there's no magic wand to YouTube. It depends what you're doing. If you're doing electronics, Okay, if you're doing semantics, electronics, or repairs, yeah, and it's your 15th video, but you can get 10,000 watch hours in a video. If you're doing such a small niche like this, you know, it's difficult. If you're into crafting, like, you know, certain types of crafting, then, you know, you're going to get the views. If you're a well-known actor or actress, and you come on to do YouTube once a month for questions, you're going to get the views. It depends what your niche is.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just
always a good example of that, though, Dale. Here she is. She's crossed niches. We all like candy.
Yeah.
And look at the views she gets. It's like these little snippets she does. Boom. Huge.
She I mean, Zoe, I never thought I'd see Zoe ever do a YouTube video. Okay. Now I've had what, 3 channels, haven't I? Right. 3 different channels on and she's been a viewer for a long, long time, but she's never done a video. Now, when you come onto YouTube, okay, and you're doing something that's similar to another channel, okay, and they've been doing that channel for a very long time, and they've got an audience to say tens of thousands, okay, and then you come on to do the similar sort of thing because that's your interest. You got to think, you know, I've just come in here, I'm not known, I've got no subscribers, okay, I don't know where to go, where to turn to, okay, but you know what you're doing. But then you got to think, how am I going to get there? How am I going to get the views on that channel to my channel? Okay, and then you got to think, why should those people come over to you when they're quite happy watching that person? The only way you can do that is by rather than saying I'm going to do a video next week, I'm going to do this next week, is just to do the video and see what happens.
That's a fact.
And,
that's very true.
Because there is 1.2 billion people doing YouTube videos right now, and there's a statistic online right now that YouTube gets 6 years of uploads every 2 minutes on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, and that is the competition you're dealing with. So when you're coming onto YouTube and in a new platform, when you sign up to it, don't forget, nobody knows you. And Zoe started doing one thing, then she didn't like that. She did another thing, she didn't like that. Now she does all sorts of stuff. I don't know what she's going to do from 1 minute to the next. And she don't, oh, I deserve this, I deserve that. She just does it, and whatever happens, happens.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the best possible attitude you can do, because sometimes you are going to get things like, oh, I ain't going to do this anymore, I deserve this, you know, you can get people that 10, 15 views, and the next minute they're getting 15,000 views, you know. And I'm quite happy with what I'm doing, you know what I mean, with what I get, what I have, and it's all thanks to you guys, you know. But yeah, it's if you whack it's like anything, you whack a video out there and whatever happens, happens. That's the way I look at it. I'm just happy with the people I'm meeting, the people I'm enjoying spending time with, enjoying sharing my collection with you guys, and I'm reciprocating it back. But yeah, it depends what you're doing, what your niche is. I mean, you know, you got to find your feet. But again, you have a plan on YouTube, and then it does divert off. You know, I didn't think I'd ever be doing live streams. I thought I'd just be doing the videos. I didn't think I'll ever be doing short videos. Shorts turned up. I never ever thought about once being monetized, because it's not the way. I just wanted to share my collection and share what I do with people. It wasn't about getting monetized. and there was other channels out there doing much better things than I'm doing. And I, hands down, there was a lot better people out there doing better things than I am. So I'm grateful for people coming into doing what me and Skipper's doing, what Cartoon Universe is doing, and everybody else. But you've got to think over time, it will grow. It will grow naturally. People do fudge the numbers. That is out there. But you get caught, you will get shut down from YouTube. So highly recommend never fudge the numbers. Do everything generically.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. And hey, Nancy, how are you? But yeah, I've been on YouTube coming up 11 years in December.
11 years.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And only in the past 4-5 years, I have been consistently growing on YouTube. I mean, believe it or not, this is my first channel on YouTube, and I'm not above 1,000 yet, but do I count? No. I mean, honestly, Dale, Skipper, I don't care about having 1,000 subscribers. I don't care about monetizing my videos. Do I want to? Yes, of course I do. Who wouldn't want to do that? But does it matter to me? No, because I'm having fun doing what I do. And I think we all lose sight of that. YouTube is supposed to be for us to have fun, not just
Amen. That is so true.
money. So you,
And I'll tell you something now, right? I mean, you put the nail on the head there, because if you do want to grow, consistency is the word. If you're going to take breaks, from 1 week to another when you're a small channel, when you're trying to set off and trying to make something for yourself, and you're going to go, right, I'm going to have this off for a week, I'm going to have that off for a week, I'm going to leave it for a couple of weeks, I've got a couple of hundred views on that one, I'm going to leave it for a couple of weeks. Got to realize when that 365 days comes round, they take that missing piece away from you, so then you're always going to be playing catch up. I've only ever missed, and I'll tell you what I do with my videos. Now, I upload when I come on to this time on YouTube 3 years ago, just over 3 years ago. Now, I met a friend called Rico, and he said to me, the best way of growing your channel is to video anything. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Once you've got your friends and you're doing live streams and whatever, just video anything. Long as it's over a minute, video anything. The whole world is your studio. Video it, because someone's going to do it in front of you anyway.
I agree.
It'll grow. Once you get those 4,000 hours, you may have subscribers, but you don't get the watch time for all those hours, for all those subscribers. So you're going to need people to. It's a case of videoing things for about 5 or 6 minutes, or between 3 and 6 minutes. 8 minutes is basically a number what YouTube put on for intermittent ads. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, Dale, do you mind if I intro news?
Yeah, go on, you carry on.
Okay, well, Neil, that the question is, DJ, you ever use of making content or just that could just watch? And Neil, that's you ever use of actually trying to make content? Believe it or not, yes, I have 600 plus videos on my channel right now, but I have deleted over 500 that you guys never saw and never will see because I went through a period of time where I thought these aren't as good as they can be. They were good from where I began, which was filming on an iPad 2 and just doing little to no editing, but you know, those weren't my best works. My best work, if you want to see that, are my videos that have over 700 views.
Wow.
And I even have one that has over 1,750 views.
That's a lot of views.
Yeah, so I will say this. When that happened, it was not intentional. I put out a video that people actually found interest in about a cartoon character that everyone hates. Even Skipper hates the y'all
muted himself
need
again.
to we can't hear you.
I'm sorry, I remember that one. It was awful.
Well, I'm not talking about the view.
Oh no, I watched it.
So you actually was the Caillou guy from Cancel.
It was Caillou. Nobody likes Caillou. Come on. All that kid does is whine. Oh, mommy.
But yeah, so that character got skipped to watch not
It did.
one but 2 of my videos I did on the character. And he hates Caillou, so that topic got me views.
Right up there with Barney.
Okay, I'm gonna say okay to that one.
I got a question for people in the chat actually. YouTube's got one of the best tools and features what a lot of people don't use. And I always take advantage of it. They use it for a short term, but they use it for the long term. And that is the scheduling. if you're going to do a lot of videos and you want to post out a lot of videos, now I've got my videos right up until the 14th of November, and these are all scheduled videos, all in there, not taking up any space on the computer or my phone. They're done, they're ready, they're all ready to go. And the reason why I do that is because it gives me a break from doing YouTube, because people burn themselves out.
Mm-hmm.
I can watch other people's content without having to worrying about mine.
Yeah, so
Because,
do I.
you know, and that way I can catch up with people. And I think it's the most, one of the, as our homestead says, our treasured homestead, scheduling, get up, if you want to put YouTube videos up there and you want it on a certain time, use the scheduling. Don't leave it on your computer. Smash it straight onto YouTube system. It's there and it's free. Straight on there. That
Yeah.
frees up your computer to do more stuff. It's so much better. And then it's in the algorithm as well. So that actually helps the algorithm being there ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're monetized, it helps click in the best ads as well. So,
It's all good,
but yeah.
all good advice, Dale. Good advice. Before we move on here, I'd like to get no more than 10 minutes. I want to do a segment of history here.
Okay.
So that and it's based on Remembrance Day, because I think it's that time of year during Remembrance Week that we cover some of the things, and especially our American friends who aren't or may not be completely familiar with the British Commonwealth and our traditions and the things that we've done to remember the fallen, i.e., of course, the U.S. have got their Memorial Day, and of course, Remembrance Day, and so I'm going to just touch on Remembrance Day and where it came from and how its early beginning, and give you a little bit of background on the Commonwealth version of remembering those that have given their lives in the service of our country. So I'm going to start off with very first. I'm going to talk about the fact that Remembrance Day for us was originally not November 11th. Actually, it was remembering the Battle of Paardeberg at Paardeberg Drift in South Africa during the Boer War. That was in the Orange Free State. And that happened between the 18th and the 27th of February, 1900. So the Paardeberg Day was, up until the end of the World War I, was the actual Remembrance Day for the British Commonwealth. Once the war ended, the 11th day, 11th hour, 11 month, 11th hour, that was recognized as being what was going to become Remembrance Day. And it was first observed in 1919 throughout the British Commonwealth. It was originally called Armistice Day to commemorate the Armistice Agreement that ended the First World War. That was Monday, November 11th, 1918, 11 a.m. So the thing that you got to remember, that armistice they signed was not very successful, but again, it was significant. From 1921 to 1930, Armistice Day was held on the Monday of the week in which November 11th fell. And then in 1931, Alan Neil was a member of the Parliament for Comox, Alberni at the time, introduced a bill to observe Armistice Day on November 11th proper. So they weren't just making it on the closest Monday. They actually put it on the 11th. That was passed in the House of Commons here in Canada. The bill was changed to Remembrance Day at that time. And the first Remembrance Day was actually observed in Canada on the 11th of November, 1931. Now, every year on November 11th, Canadians pause in a moment of silence to honor and remember the men and women who have served and continue to serve in Canada during times of war, conflict, and peace. We remember more than 2,300,000 Canadians who've served throughout our nation's history, and more than 118,000 who made the ultimate sacrifice. Now, the poppy, as you can see the poppy behind me here, the poppy is the symbol of Remembrance Day in Canada. And actually, the replica poppies are sold by the Royal Canadian Legion to provide assistance to veterans here in Canada. The poppies actually differ a little bit different in the shape and design between Canada and Great Britain. In Great Britain, anybody can use the poppy insignia, and they can make all kinds of crests and badges and whatnot. But they're actually copyrighted here in Canada, and only the Royal Canadian Legion has the right to the official poppy insignia here in Canada. It's a statutory holiday in Canada, and it's also a statutory holiday in the 3 territories. It's Yukon, the Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. And in the 6 provinces, that's British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland and Labrador. Yes, Newfoundland and Labrador, that's 1 province.
Mm-hmm.
The national ceremony is actually held at the National War Museum in Ottawa. I've been on that one. It's quite impressive, the memorial. And the Governor General of Canada presides over that ceremony. It's also attended by the Prime Minister, other government officials, representatives of veterans organizations, diplomatic representatives, other dignitaries, and of course veterans and the general public actually go to that ceremony as well. So it's quite the thing. Now, in advance of the ceremony, there are long columns of veterans and Canadian Armed Forces members, RCMP, that's Royal Canadian Mounted Police, officers and cadets march in the memorial led by a pipe band and a color guard. At the end of the ceremony, they march away to officially close the ceremony. I've been on that parade probably, well, the first parade I ever went on was 1968. There were still Boer War veterans on the parade with me. So you and I did quite a while. Yeah, Boer War veterans. They're in wheelchairs, but you know, they chatted with kind of cool to a Boer War veteran. Some of the 54 Commonwealth member states, such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia, observe the tradition of Remembrance Day on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, whereas other nations observe a solemn day, but at different dates. For example, Anzac Day, which I actually attend here in Canada, is observed in New Zealand on April 25th, which is closer to Park Day. It's marked on the Sunday that falls closest to November 11th. Many nations that are not members of the Commonwealth also observe Remembrance Day on November 11th, including France, Belgium, and Poland. The United States used to commemorate Armistice Day on November 11th. However, in 1954, they changed the name to Veterans Day.
Yeah.
So that's my little snippet to get a little feel on the Remembrance Day traditions that we have here in Canada. And of course, Dale, if you want to add anything to that for Great Britain.
I just got one thing, if I remember rightly. The French and British, they call it Liberation Day, I believe.
Do they call it Liberation Day now?
There's a name. I'm pretty sure it's. I can't check, but I think it was about. Oh man, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called in French or Polish, but I'm pretty sure it might be translated as Freedom Day or something like that. And I think it's Liberty Day or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Now, I will say down here where I am in Florida and in my local area to celebrate Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Be honest. It's sorry about that, Universe. Sorry, I was just reading out loud.
Well, we have a parade that day with, as you can guess, is various police, all the officers here, but also our local cadets. Like we have the JRMTC program down here, and for every year they march in that parade
Mhm.
to honor our veterans. And I can say myself, for 2 years, I was included in that march, in that parade.
Oh,
So,
Oh, that's
wonderful.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
cool.
I've been in a few remembrance parades as well. We're along with Battle of Britain parade, and obviously I think it's the 100th year anniversary parade. I was the last one in for the RAF because obviously that was actually quite cool. But yeah, the French wear a blue poppy.
That's interesting, Poppy. The thing that I'm just going back to what DJ was saying. I'm very proud of what the U.S. veteran organizations are doing now. Having lived the 1950s and 60s and the Vietnam era, the Vietnam veterans were treated very, very poorly.
Yes,
And
they
and
were.
ever since 9/11, and when the American public actually woke up and realized how important the veterans were, I'm very thrilled to see the response not only to the Iraqi and Afghan veterans, but also they brought them home all those Vietnam veterans who needed the help and needed to be recognized the fact that they had to go through that too, and they were treated really bad. And it's like a complete 180 what's happened down there. And I must commend the American public for actually now recognizing all the veterans and not leaving those poor guys out.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right, guys,
terrible.
I'm
Terrible.
gonna head out. It was great talking to you, but I have to record this video about the town center for God.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so a little Christmas movie that will be out on Wednesday if you want to know.
Okay,
So,
I'll definitely be looking forward to that too, DJ. Hello, dog.
talk to you. We'll talk to you little
Yeah, thank you for coming up. Appreciate it.
Thank you, DJ.
anytime.
Oh, you're a great guy, man.
Thank you, Joe. My God.
Oh, so Skipper,
Aye.
should I, as it's Remembrance Week for servicemen, women, past and present, which I like to thank personally, especially you, Skip, and many others who's in the stream, and what we take for granted today. We all know what could have been, but do you want to do some trivia for?
Oh, do you got itchy feet? You need some trivia now, do you?
I can do the trivia if you like. I can find some questions, not about conflict of war, but some facts about, or some fun, well, not fun facts, I suppose, sort of
Fun
weird
fact.
word. But I'm about questions that is about wartime, okay, but nothing to do with battles or stuff like that.
Yeah, Rock Butcher. Oh, trivia. Okay.
Which war or which conflict or battle would you like to be interested in?
I'm not interested in any of them. I hate them. But
Oh yeah, I'm on about besides the actual conflict.
what trivia do we want to talk about?
So
Well,
if I start off with World War II first, okay.
Yeah, why don't you do a little bit from every one that you from World War I all the way through to present day? A little bit of them.
Okay. I'll try and find something not so conflictuous, with the actual battle containing like Stalingrad and stuff like that,
Conflictorous?
Yeah, conflicting.
Conflictorous?
Yeah, I just read a word up, but it's all good. That's going to go in the dictionary. Don't worry, we can still use it. It's not copyrighted. Right, let's just try and find some stuff here. Here we go. Hopefully this gives you the blinking answers this time.
Blinking? You want blinking it? You want blinking answers? I can give you.
Yeah, last time I read all those questions out. You got 55% right. Okay. Question 1, no particular order. Okay. Skipper, you got 4 years to answer, okay? No, I'm only joking. No, Skipper, you can answer if you want to. If anybody wants to come up on panel and answer, you're more than welcome to. Okay, this is for everybody. Are you ready? What 2 countries were already involved in military conflict before the beginning of World War II?
Two countries that were already in conflict before World War II.
Yeah.
Japan and China.
Yeah, that was Christopher Ty has got that as well. Okay. What was the longest battle during World War II?
The longest battle had to be the Battle of Stalingrad.
No.
That wasn't the longest one?
No.
The longest battle in World War II.
Yeah.
The battle for a decent cut of meat at Matt Meat Market.
And well, yeah, you guys probably call it battle, but it's Battle of Midway. It's the longest battle, but they said Atlantic. Yeah.
I didn't think Midway was that long.
Yeah. It basically from the start to the end, doesn't it? If you think about from Pearl Harbor all the way through. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. What German battleship destroyed the British battle cruiser HMS Hood?
Bismarck.
Collectamundi.
See, if you guys came up with us on panel, you'd be able to say the answers right away, just like me. See, Christopher Ty, there he is, just popped up. Bismarck.
Yeah. We all know about that one. There's no point. Okay, this is a bit of a trick question. This one's actually quite good. What was Italy's primary role in the war? This is actually a really funny question.
Securing the Libyan oil fields for the.
Well, that was probably a task, but not what they accomplished.
Well, the Italians were useless.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give that to Darren, actually, because they weren't traitors, but they were basically a stone in a shoe, so to speak. Well, the question is, what was Hitler's primary role in the war? It's to distract Germany from accomplishing its main objectives. The answer.
That's a joke.
It was a good one, because every time they messed up, Mussolini messed up, Germany had to send their own troops in anyway to oh man. You would know that one. Some of these are quite easy, so okay. Which battle involved the largest engagement of tanks in history?
Battle of the Bulge?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. No, it would be Operation Barbarossa.
No. Rock Butcher and History Man got it. Battle of Kursk. Tanks a lot.
I was infantry, so I'm sorry. I claim ignorance on that one.
Okay. During Pearl Harbor, how many battleships were sunk?
Oh, good grief. Well, the Arizona is definitely one of them. Sunk but never recovered, or sunk and recovered?
How many were sunk? How many ships were sunk? Okay, we have Rock Butcher says 1, Christopher Ty says 3, Alex says 5.
I'm kind of leaning toward Christopher. I would say there was 3.
No, there was 8 battleships that were damaged, but only 4 sank.
Well, 3's closer than 8.
That's true. A lot of them were. I'll tell you what, there's an amazing video of how they recovered the ships to get them back out into service again. Do you know a little fact for you there, Skipper, with the Arizona? You know why they left Arizona where it was, don't you? There was 2 main reasons why they left the Arizona where it is, where it lies.
I never delved into the exact reasons why they didn't recover all the bodies and just left it there.
One was they needed men to go to maintain the ships and sail them.
Yeah.
And 2, it wasn't posing an issue with the in and out of the port. That's why it was left. And that's why now it signifies as obviously a memorial. Because they would weld bars to a pulling station, and then it would literally right the ships while purgers were there, empty the ships of all its insides, basically, and then it would pull the ships back and it would be refloated. Because a lot of the ships were damaged on the decks rather than the hull. So
I got 2 family members on that ship.
I know, brother. Man, they. But the weird thing is, they knew they were coming though. Anyway,
Bad part is it could have been a lot worse if the Japanese had actually gone back and finished the job.
Yeah, they were going to go with 4 attacks in, and then they up with 2 attacks, didn't they?
That's right. They didn't finish it.
What else is out there? So a lot of these are quite simple.
I think most of us at one time or another had family members in the war. World War I, World War II. I have a family member in World War I. The only reason my family is still here is because they discovered when he got into Britain that he lied about his age, and it was at the very tail end, so he didn't go to the trenches.
Wow.
Or none of us would be here.
Okay. What was the code name for the Battle of Normandy?
Well, are you talking about the operation name? Operation Overlord.
Correct. I had the opportunity to take a job in Burma and said, cool, it would be the second member of my family to leave. Wow. Christopher, yeah, Operation Overlord. What was the largest battleship of World War II?
Battleship. The Missouri was up there. That was a huge battleship. But if it's World War II, it was probably the Bismarck.
No, history man got it. The Yamamoto.
Oh, I forgot about. I keep forgetting about the Japanese. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you got the Bismarck and you had the Tirpitz, but the Yamamoto dwarfed them. I mean, huge. When did Adolf Hitler attack Poland?
17th of September, 1930.
It says, give me something harder. Close, you're close. I'll give you that. It was 1939, yes. But what's the actual date?
17th of September, 1939.
No.
Sorry, 27th of September.
No.
Damn it, it was September.
It was September.
I'm pulling this off the top of my head here. Come on.
I know you are, sir. 1st of September 1939.
1st of September. Oh, fine. They didn't get across the bloody border then. Yeah, and Britain and France actually declared war 2 days later. It was 2 days after they crossed the line.
Yeah. When Chamberlain come back going, we will be at peace with Germany.
Oh, he was such a twit. I think he's related to my prime minister. Anyway.
Okay, where did the Battle of the Bulge take place?
Right around my midway.
Yeah, that was the largest battle of not the longest, the largest.
Oh, God.
Oh man, so funny. Yeah, because
sometimes I'm too fast for my own good.
no filter, is it, Skip? Ardennes. Yeah, the Ardennes in Belgium.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
come on.
friggin' that was Hitler's last freaking offensive that he was desperate.
Yeah.
I was actually there. I stood right in that spot in the Ardennes in 2017.
In fact,
Fact?
that was a war crime in itself, where I believe in the Geneva Convention that you're not allowed to wear uniforms for conflict. I think I'm not sure the rule book, but
Hold on. Clarify that. You're an army. You're wearing a uniform. Are you wearing enemy uniforms?
The Germans
Dressed up as Americans.
Yeah.
That's called spies.
Well, no, they used normal. They used
They used captured equipment and uniforms, and they
yeah, but
Hold up.
that was against regulations
Yes.
in the
it's
Geneva Convention.
punishable by death. It's
Yeah. Here you go. I've got a question for you off the top of my head. How did the Japanese bomb North America?
balloons.
Oh, you know it. Okay. Damn it. My grandfather's brother fought in the Battle of. Oh, wow. My uncle Sandy was a tanker driver in as far as I know, only tiny, and only what my parents or my grandparents told us. In East Africa. So Saint Alamein and all them.
I've got one for you. What was the name of the meeting where Winston Churchill, FDR, and Joseph Stalin met to discuss the war?
Oh yeah, because you had Montgomery there, and you had. I remember they all sat there. Oh, I remember the picture. They sat down.
Rock Butcher's got it already. Rock Butcher's got it. It's Yalta. The Yalta Conference.
Yeah.
No, not Malta, John. Yalta.
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 Yeah, they sat down because of FDR. Yeah, polio.
That's
okay. Oh, come on.
Can you name the main forces fighting against the USA, Canada, France, Australia, New Zealand, Russia, and Britain in World War II?
Sorry, name the enemies.
Yeah, basically, name the enemies.
Okay, you had Japan.
Yeah.
Italy until 1941, I think, or 42. You had Germany, obviously.
Germany.
Stop
it there. That was the Triple Entente.
Oh, was it? I thought there was one more.
Remember, during World War II, China was actually fighting on the side of the U.S.
Yeah.
Because they were dealing with of course, Japanese, and Bolivia stood out of they didn't get involved. Finland and Romania, they actually fought with Germany as well.
Yeah, because Romania was the oil supplier to Germany's war machine. Do you have any more off the top of your head?
D-Day was a massive invasion that began on the beaches of Normandy, as we know. Which of these nations did not participate? America, Morocco, Britain, and Canada.
They all participated. Morocco was there. I'm pretty sure the Moroccans were there.
They did show up, but they were not part of the D-Day invasion.
All right, okay. So you had the awesome foursome. Yeah, Canada was definitely there. Yeah.
Who were the U.S. presidents during World War?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. You had obviously FDR. Oh, it was first. Was it? Oh, do you know my?
Someone's
I'm saying Ford.
someone's going to jump on chat real quick on that one.
Yeah. I'm going to say FDR and Ford, but I don't know.
FDR and who? Ford?
Truman.
It was Truman. Yeah, it was Harry Truman.
I think Truman. Actually, yeah, I think Truman was when he was against the war, wasn't he?
Truman was actually the one that went ahead and gave the go-ahead with the Manhattan Project to send the bombs over and drop them on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I know Winston Churchill wanted to last for another 10 years.
I'm thinking of I love the propaganda the U.S. came out with. Canada had some, Great Britain had some too, but the U.S. were brilliant with their propaganda posters.
Oh yeah, they are.
There was a fictional character based on a person that became the symbol of the working woman during World War II. What was that fictional character called? And actually, the person that actually the poster was Norman Rockwell. He's amazing. Well done, Rock Butcher. Yes, Rosie the Riveter.
I remember the picture. I just couldn't think of her name.
Yeah, she had her welding mask on, and it was cool. You should have known that. You're you're a welder guy.
Yeah, but I'm British. That's the difference. I remember the picture, but I can't remember her name. And wearing a welding mask, you wouldn't be a riveter if you were in a welding mask. Two different things.
Yeah, History Man just brought up a point here. Okay, it's when you're talking Manchuria, you got to remember when the Japanese invaded China, they put a puppet emperor in Manchuria, and they called the area Manchukuo.
Mm.
So it wasn't. We know that it wasn't a legit government. Yeah, you know what? God bless the Ukrainians. They're not pulling any punches. They know what they're doing. And yeah, not only are they coming out with the promo stuff, posters and stuff, but they're online on YouTube. They've got some pretty decent coming out promoting how the people are defending their country. I give them credit for that. Okay, this one you don't answer, Dale, because I know you're going to jump on it so fast it'll make our head spin. Who was the British Prime Minister in World War II?
That's a trick question.
Nope, no one's popping it up yet.
John Jacobs got it.
Dee, 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 dee. The bulk of it, Rock Butcher. Yeah. Yeah, Chamberlain. He was booted out so fast that he got head spins.
I think that's the last time the Liberal Democrats actually ever had a seat in history.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench into the questions here.
Okay, I like the monkey wrench ones when you do these.
Which two countries fought in the 100 Years' War? the look on your face like, what? What? 100 Years' War?
I'm going to let the chat answer this. I've been to school in England where Winston Churchill attended.
There it is. History Man's got it first in the door. England and France.
Oops.
Okay, most of all these are.
Yeah, I would go with Christopher Tyne JJ. It's French in England, not England. We don't cause wars.
Ah, this is a good one.
Can I just say,
go ahead.
Okay, this is a question for history. Okay,
Question for history.
a question for the history buffs. Okay.
Okay.
Has England ever been invaded?
Yeah. Of course they have. The Angles, the Saxons, the Normans, the Vikings, you name it, the Romans. Good grief.
The Vikings. Yeah. Well, there was a question going around in America, the young ones, and they said, has England ever been invaded? They went, no. And the guy was going, correct. They've never been invaded. I thought, yes, they have. We've got the Romans, got the Vikings, got the Normans.
The Angles, the Saxons, you name it.
Yeah.
The poor Picts didn't stand a chance.
So yeah, it's
Yeah, it was a heavily invaded country. Every time you turn around, there were new little kings.
That's where we got our shires from.
Exactly. That's what makes it so entertaining to go to the UK. You see all these derelict structures to check out.
England spies and all too, yeah. The Shetland Islands was actually fully invaded by the Germans in World War II.
That's true. There are pictures of English bobbies talking to German soldiers.
Yeah.
Because they were occupied. Yeah, that is sad. Yeah, again, that's up to the U.S. to start improving their educational system to include more on world history, because the world is diverse, and it's a good idea to know as much as you can.
I was quite shocked in that question when they said, yeah, no. I thought, what? Do you remember that one, babe? With
Yeah.
was quite shocked, weren't we, about that? I thought, yeah, England's been invaded many times, probably more times than we realise. In the history suggests. Kind of skip. Sorry, I apologise for that. I just want to.
Oh no, don't apologize. How are we doing for folks or the pay it forward wheel?
Do you want to explain it? Because I've always messing it up, to be honest.
All right, those of you that have not joined in on the pay it forward wheel, we have 2 spots open for today. All you've got to do is put one in the chat and donate an item to pay it forward. That's your payment to. That's your entry onto the wheel. That is your commitment. You're going to set that item aside, and it'll put your name on the wheel. And if you end up, it's first off, will end up going to the end month wheel. Once you're on the end month wheel, you don't have to play the game anymore until the end month, and then it's the last man standing on that one. But it gives you a chance to win a variety of items from all over the planet. Could be everything from baseball cards to soccer, not soccer, football, stamps, coins, trinkets, toques. Gosh, we've had watches and everything else. And all those items will show up in your letterbox, thanks to your postal service, if you got a decent one. And it's a lot of fun. So So anybody that wants to join in, just put one in the chat and what it is you'd like to donate to allow you onto the wheel. And there'll be 2 winners.
I have a question from Patty Ferguson and Lady Braven.
Yes.
Can JJ put your email into the chat, please, brother? So Lady Braven and Patty Ferguson can get in touch with you so they can send out their prizes to you, please.
From last month?
Yeah. Because obviously I've had an email from Lady Braven. I forgot to actually, I just literally just remembered to, because I don't normally use my emails. So, hi, did JJ get in touch with you? I was wondering whether you can send his, so I don't have his address. Oh, you've already done it. Okay, I'm sorry, Lady Braven. I apologise for not getting in touch with you.
Oh, John Jacobs got his 100-mark note from Kyle.
Oh, cool.
And Lady Braven says, I already mailed it out. Virtual hug.
Awesome. And of course, we'll get things out to you at the moment. We have got postal strikes going on regionally. So I will get it out ASAP to people, even people on eBay, because Zoe does eBay, and a lot of people on YouTube are going mad because they're getting their channel going down in the dumps because they can't get their mail out to people. So yeah, sorry about Lady Bravo. I literally just had a mind flick. So and no, Neil wasn't going to explain it because I know I'm not very good at explaining things anymore. That's why I do visuals on my videos rather than trying to explain it, because if I'm doing a 2p coin, I'm going to say an American quarter $half star note or something like that will come out my head.
Okay.
Zoe sells. What do you sell on eBay?
Like it's like little collectible like toys and cards and
she sells everything.
All sorts.
Yeah, she what's your shop name?
I ain't got a shop at the moment.
No, how would they find you?
Oh, it's I changed it, didn't I?
That's good to know.
It's called
I think it's called
I forgot.
Zoe's Collectibles.
Zoe's Collectibles and Treats.
Something like,
yeah, something like that. But
along them lines.
Oh, I'm gonna have to submit my order because I'm not gonna order from the Brimport shop here. It's too bloody expensive.
But no, I don't have anything to do with eBay, do I? I don't sell anything. The only thing I buy off eBay in emergencies is paper and sellotape and things like that. But that's it really. But I've never sold anything on eBay. Zoe does all that. She
like Kinder toys and
she's. You did have once, didn't you, 1,000 things on your actual shop.
Yeah, I've started again. So
Yeah,
it's
she
a bit
started.
small at the moment.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff there at the
She did
moment.
actually. Do you know what, guys? Right, I didn't know this right until what, about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years. No. Was I just on YouTube then?
I don't know what you're going to say.
I think I just I'd not long started YouTube. I think it's about 6 months into it, and she gets a package, and then she goes wham on the table.
Oh yeah.
All right, it remember wham on the table with all these coins. She goes, oh thanks. It's just not for you. They're for me to sell.
That's funny.
She only got a load of coins. I didn't know she had all these coins in her shop.
Oh, that's too good.
I goes, have you gone through them? She went, well, best I can. So A for effort for trying to get, doing it. You
Yeah.
did something good, didn't you? Yeah.
So I'm going to do my 30-second countdown. Anybody that wants to
Okay.
get onto the pay it forward wheel, you got 30 seconds to jump in there, and starting right now.
Countdown's pretty cool, isn't it?
All right, and we're back. And Dale's got the wonderful wheel, and
Well,
He's
we've
got-
only got 2 people today, so it's already automatic.
it's automatic.
We got EAC, and Neil is already on the monthly wheel.
Oh, too easy. Too easy. That's one way of doing it.
So we got the 2 openings. All we needed was one more person, and that'd have been the wheel there. So that's official. That's done. So
Done.
now we have Happy Coons, JJ, Kyle, Lady Braven, EAC, and Neil.
Wow, isn't that the easy way of doing things?
Remember, keep a note for yourself, guys, as well, to let you know if obviously it's good to have an history for yourselves to know what you might be getting or potentially getting. So, and that's the way it's done. No, we're done. So, it's a really good job, guys.
So with all that, I get to look forward to having myself a bowl of mush and some soggy bread and some warm fluids until I can chew again.
Yeah.
Freezing.
Oh, guess what Zoe had for dinner today?
What?
I made some chips, fries, not chips with gravy like you had with your meals.
I hope not.
Some sausages and mushy peas.
Oh, you ruined it. If you would have said bangers and mash, that would have been great. But mushy peas?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, why don't you throw some mint sauce on there too, and a little bit of overspiced curry?
You have some.
Oh no, not mushy peas, man. Oh, gross.
Delicious.
I can't. When Tracy asked me to open the can, and it's worse than dog food. I just cannot do it.
You have to shake it, right? And it goes. It's like a bath plug.
Yeah, Rock Butcher. Oh, he mushy peas are great. Sure, if you like baking soda and over soaked beans. peas, like blah.
Grim. That's so grim.
It is. It's like I've never tasted anything quite as disgusting. Well, except durian fruit. That's really bad. But you know, like mushy peas. Who invented that?
Probably the Brits in.
Well, it's got to be the
Probably the
British,
Brit-
innit?
They keep
They
bringing us
can make something nasty like
Look at the weird stuff they brought home with them.
that.
Good grief. Everything's got curry now and ugh. Mind you though, I don't mind a mild curry chicken. That's good.
That's it, Neil. You know, you all you have to do now is wait until next month if you want to donate anything. But you're on the end of month last player standing wheel. I love if you want an Indian curry, right, and you come here, I can either do one, or there's one we love going to, and at Jack Spice, absolutely wonderful. Oh, actually, no, the one at the top of the road as well.
Ooh, Yorkshire pudding with prime rib and double stuffed potatoes and, and gravy and how about a big feed of grilled mushrooms? Oh man, and garlic toast. I'm killing myself here because I got to drink fluids for the next couple days.
I knew when I got to the mushy peas, I knew what his reaction was going to be.
Oh yeah, just the thought of them. Well, actually, I'm glad you mentioned that because now I'm not hungry anymore.
There you go, Skip. I aimed a please.
No kidding.
Oh man.
Well. So we got all these wonderful people that are on, and we're at the end of stream here.
Yeah, amazing people, absolutely wonderful people. Thank you so much for doing this. You guys are the best, and lots of respect to every single one of you. And
just a quick glance to see who we got on.
Grass.
I don't think you just said it.
A mushy peas and steak and kidney pies. See, that's not so bad, but not about the mushy peas.
Steak and kidney. You got me with that one. I do like steak and kidney pie.
Steak and ale pie is nice. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, with what's it called? The Irish soda bread.
I've never tried that. Sounds good though.
It's actually really good.
But I like that. You've probably had that when you went to Ireland. No, I'd say you probably had that. I don't know.
Have had that, but you wouldn't like it. You just too fussy with bread.
Not that fussy with bread.
Well, you just like plain white bread.
I'll try it. That sounds nice.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't like I like tiger bread. I don't like the crust of tiger bread.
Yeah, I'm not finding anybody else.
Steak and ale pie is absolutely awesome, especially with nice creamy mash and gravy and normal peas.
Normal peas. Normal peas are good with it. That would be wonderful.
Petit pois peas.
Petit pois.
Petit pois.
Petit pois.
Stupid tiny peas with putting in your car.
So Neil, comic and video games, evil arch conservative, Lady Bravin, Christopher Ty, wonderful having you on board with us today. Of course, Rock Butcher, Mayor Videos was here today. Dimebag Darren was here today. History Man, John Jacobs. Oh my goodness. A Romper Stomper Bumper. Tell me true. Are all these people in our room today? They're all good little boys and girls.
You missed out PA Patriot Prospecting.
Prospecting. I knew you were there. That's why I got you there as my cohort so that I don't forget because I'm old.
Taffy Coins.
Taffy Coins swung in here a little bit. And if we missed anybody, quiet LAP. Just tons of people.
That's it, LAP Coins.
Oh, and Ricky Bravo was here.
Yeah, yeah, and Lady Braven.
Awesome people.
Really in the floor, are you seeing?
And of course,
Zoe was here, kind of.
yeah, Zoe popped in.
And
She popped in over that
our Trace stayed away because she knows that I'm drooling and she doesn't want to see me drool.
We'll feel your pain, brother.
Papa G? Hey, Papa G actually showed up at the FDR. My goodness. And if we had forgotten anybody, well, you can be in the derriere tomorrow when we get back on Collector's Corner. We're playing Battle Chat tomorrow.
Yeah, we're playing Battle Chat tomorrow, but in a different way. It's kind of the same, but we don't. I'll tell you some of the things I've come up with so far. The game has been stripped back to the bare minimum. We still have the gold and red ships as normal. There is no blue pegs and green pegs I think I used to use. So it's just going to be red and white pegs for now. And all you have to do is whatever I write in the chat, you have to copy. And whoever gets it first gets a go. That's it. So if I write the word skipper, it's just going to be letters and numbers. It's that simple. So there's no anybody can come and play. Please make people welcome from other countries, of course. So it's like I'm trying to get over language barrier, so anybody can play. It's just going to be bared down to the minimum tomorrow. It's just a test, so I like to see because I haven't done it for a while, and so it's just, as I said, it's just going to be a little bit of fun test to see how I get on. And of course, how you're going to win? You're obviously the more hits you win a prize. If you sink a ship within the 25 questions, you win that prize. Okay, but I'll choose the prize. You choose the prize at the end of the stream. And but if you sink a red ship, you lose your points.
You lose them all, right?
You lose all your points. So you could be at 10 points without sinking a ship, but there is going to be a rule. If there's a hit, you have to go around that area where that red pegs are, or red pegs. So you can't play away like you used to, and that stops people from then, like before, when they're ahead, they play away from the ship, forcing somebody else to sink the ship. So if it's and you can only play away when it's a miss, but I'll explain that later.
Okay. Yeah, we'll explain it later and try to. If this is just the learning process we're doing right now.
Next couple of weeks is going to be a learning process, and then December, probably mid-November, when we're in costume or whatever, when we're all up and having our Christmas fun.
Yeah, that's coming up pretty quick.
The games start. So I like to say, I hope you can come and join us. You can be up on panel if you like to, of course. As it's still community chess, it's still community stream, but it's just like a side thing. I don't want to take it over. I don't want to take it over what we're doing. It's just fun.
That's right. That's right. Good. With that, guys, I want to say thank you all, and you have yourself a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow on Coin World UK's channel. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah. And we're going to have some fun tomorrow. And God bless you all. And lest we forget.
Lest we forget, absolutely.
Okay.
You still on for a minute there, Skip?
Yeah, and then apparently Taffy wants to play crib with me. So
yeah,
I can do that. Bye, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a great evening. Be safe, and I'll